Hogan, we coming for you, nigga.
What up, man?
Oh, it's time, baby.
Oh, it's Vader time.
Speaking of, okay, so let me see. I'm going to test it right now.
All right.
Can you hear this?
Yup.
Yeah.
Yup. Here we go. Oh, it's on now.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Time. It's Leon from Compton time.
Oh, it's time.
Time. It's Vader time.
Oh, no.
Oh, y'all don't know what y'all got yourselves into.
Oh, the floodgates of hell have just opened.
Y'all turned on this episode and y'all like, wait a minute. Why are they playing? Why are they happy that they playing sound and music and
From Vader?
Why y'all happy to play Vader? Yeah, no, just wait. No, man, no, you got to be happy. So as a black podcast, as black men, black people who watch wrestling,
yes.
you legit have to like show your love to Vader because number one, he's Vader. He's Vader. Big Van Vader. Number two, because we are talking about a brother named Leon White.
Yep.
From Compton. Who just so happens to be a white man.
Yes. And he would fuck you up. But I heard he was super, like, one of the nicest people you could probably ever meet.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes when you that big, you have to be. You know what I'm saying? Like you get tired. Like, you know, if you're not nice, you know, sometimes people want to try you. And even if you are nice, people want to try you. But I think he had to just be like, you know what? Let me chill out.
Speaking of getting tried, and you may have this, but your boy Mark Henry went off on a certain former WWE.
Yeah, buddy. Oh, we got it. It is on the docket. We got. I mean, this is like Tweets is watching this. It might be some more stuff actually, because I think my news on it is probably like almost a couple days old now at this point. So he might have said some other stuff. So
ladies and gentlemen, you're gonna get the We Coming For You cast in all its glory right now. Like we are damn near at full throttle, full tilt here. Because we now have rated R audio.
We are at full capacity, unlike Wrestlemania will be this year, or at least it better not be at full capacity.
Yeah, it better not. We're
gonna get into that later too. But before we get started, man, I feel like we gotta say this at the beginning before we lose people with our insanity. Shout out to all the people in so Daryl let us know. He let us know about the analytics on last episode.
Yeah.
And I don't know what we said, but apparently we got censored in Afghanistan, Bangladesh, Bhutan, India, Maldives, Nepal, Pakistan, and Sri Lanka. We got time cut out of all those countries.
They said, "Don't trust them new niggas over there."
We take what we want, and after we take Lex Luger and the Giant, we want the gold, sucker. Hulk Hogan, we coming for you, nigga. For you, nigga. For you, nigga.
We take what we want. We the realest in the business. We want the gold, sucker.
Hulk Hogan,
we coming for you, no. We take what we want. We the realest in the business. We want the gold, sucker.
Hulk Hogan,
we coming for you, no. We take what we want. We the realest in the business. We want the gold, sucker.
Hulk Hogan,
we coming for you, no. We take what we want. We the realest in the business. We want the gold, sucker.
Hulk Hogan,
we coming for you, no. Coming for you, no.
Shit.
Welcome everyone to the We Coming For You cast.
Oh my gosh, yes. Like I said, hey, shout out to all of y'all in all of those countries, and shout out to India too, man. Apparently India is rocking with us super hard, man. I don't know.
So we just got globally censored.
I don't know, man. It's just so it's like little brother said, man. It's like you do a tour, you go global, and get home and get called local, man. That's how I feel right now. Like,
let me add that sound effect to the soundboard. Yes, I'm typing it up now. Let's see if I know I'm late. Keep talking, but I'm gonna get it. You'll hear it.
Yeah, but yeah, man. Like shout out to everybody in India. Shout out to all the international viewers. Shout out to the domestic viewers too, man. We got some viewer comments that we're going to talk about as we get into this episode. One very somebody was want to smoke with you, Rated R. They want
with me.
They want to smoke with you,
with me.
Basically, yeah. We posted a clip, and they was like, "Oh no, I got something to say."
What's something? What you got to say? I want all the smoke.
All the smoke.
Matter of fact, we can get into it right now. Let's not waste no motherfucking time.
Wait a minute. Before we get in there, let the folks know who he is. So I am RVS.
I got mad.
I am RVS. I'm at Franchise06, FRANCHICE06 on all social medias. And the mad nigga right here that y'all done pissed off is
motherfucker. Gonna get mad. You can follow me on all the social media platforms at R_8TED_R.
Y'all done made him mad.
What the fuck you mad at me for?
You don't want a mad Rated R, man. So as we get into the listener comments, shout out to the folks commenting on YouTube, asking questions, just saying whatever, man. We're gonna start with the hot one first, man. Yeah. So should I say this person's name?
Put his ass out there. Shit, he put his ass. Is this somebody I know?
No, I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Might be. So this is number one. This is why we getting censored internationally. Because we're a wrestling podcast that's aggressive as hell. But so JJ Gardner on YouTube said we're talking about the Bullet Club, right? And you use an analogy where you said that we were talking about Tama Tonga being mad that they're calling Kenny Omega and Gallows and Anderson, they're calling themselves the Bullet Club right now. You use the analogy and you said, hey, this is like if NWO had like Eddie Guerrero, Shawn Michaels, and John Cena in it.
Yeah.
Right? It ain't the original joint.
Okay.
So JJ Gardner says, and I quote,
okay,
your analogy is fucking trash because none of those peeps were OG members of NWO. Gallows and Anderson are. Now, what you got to say to JJ Gardner?
Okay. Hold on. Okay. So, so here's the thing. If he's right in the last episode, correct me if I'm wrong. Because if I said something wrong, I'll acknowledge it. You just got a harsh motherfucker, but it's all good. But I think if Gallows and Anderson were OG members of Bullet Club, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay. I think I went back and listened. I don't know if I said that or not. I don't know. So if I'm wrong on that, I think you might be a little bit of a fucking miscommunication here. All right.
Right. Well, so I don't know if you said it, but I definitely said it. So
okay. So I mean, okay, then what the fuck is his argument then? If we said that the argument, like, I don't think he's hearing us. We were saying that if you didn't have the original members of Bullet Club in the system, it's not Bullet Club. Right. So I don't know. Maybe he missed what we said. Like, we're low key agreeing with the dude.
Right.
It should have the original members. And if Anderson and Gallows were original members, that's what it should be. I'm saying, like, if they brought in some random ass motherfuckers, like, say if they brought in fucking, I don't know. And I said I was gonna stop cursing. This motherfucker got me. say if Jungle Boy and Ricky Starks were members of Bullet Club, it's the equivalent of Shawn Michaels and fucking Eddie Guerrero being in the NWO. It's the same thing. So I don't know what the beef is, bro. Hit us up again if you want. If I'm agreeing with you, but. What I say ain't some of the shit I say is trash, but not everything I say is trash.
Hey man, you gotta love that self-awareness, man. You just love all of us. You gotta love that. Now,
I'll admit when he wrong. If he wrong, he wrong. But hey, it is what it is.
Now, so shout out to JJ for sending that in, but I'm going to have to counter with that because since we want to be nitpicky, since we want to be technical,
time for another one of these. Is it time for another one of these?
It's time for another one of these RVS rants. If we want to be technical,
right?
So as we were talking about it, we were talking about Tama Tonga, right?
Right.
He is an OG, first ballot OG, Bullet Club with Finn Balor, with Bad Luck Fale, and also with Carl Anderson. So if we want to be technical, Gallows ain't no OG.
This is true.
He in the next.
According to him, he is.
Right. According to him, he is. Yeah. But if we want to be technical, Gallows came in just a little bit later, and we being real like pulling straws, technical nitpicky because you want to say somebody's analogy is trash. Right. Okay. I see.
Now see, JJ. See, RVS is the one that watches the New Japan shit. I'm not real fluent on it. I've learned from this man. But see, you didn't poke the bear here. That's my dog.
I'm just saying. Since we want to be all technical, you know what I mean? Just technical. Right, we gonna get some technical. It's principality, Smokey. We gonna stop messing with JJ, man. He gonna cuss us out. The next comments.
No, JJ. First of all, we appreciate the comment because we need more people listening, rather right or wrong. We appreciate you coming in, bro. That go for anybody. I don't want nobody to think that we don't want you here unless you one of the motherfuckers that took PTO to go fucking commit treason.
We don't want you here.
Are you one of the motherfuckers, JJ?
Wait a minute. I'm about to say, JJ, where were you?
I'm fucking with you, JJ. I'm fucking with you. But no, we want all the comments. We want if you like or dislike, agree or disagree. Yo, man, we'll always put it on the bottom of the screen. Hit us up at WeComingForYouCast@gmail.com. We need all the communication we can get from y'all. Send us some messages on Twitter. And he going to drop that down there. Send us messages on Twitter, Instagram, at Dubs, WCFYcast.
Yes, sir.
We'll talk to you guys, man. For real. We want as more people as we can get so we can get some of these sponsors.
For sure. Yeah. We trying to engage with folks. We gonna give you a hard time. Now, you come at us raw. We gonna give you a hard time.
You come at us like a dumbass. Yeah, you getting the smoke.
So we're gonna move on to the next one. Shout out to Ricky Smooth. So Ricky Smooth commented, speaking of taking PTO to commit treason, Ricky Smooth said, yo, that needs to be on a t-shirt. And I'm like, you know what? You know what, Ricky Smooth, you might be right. You might
ProWrestlingTees.com.
Yes, sir. Matter of fact, we need to get them on for a sponsor and then sell the t-shirt on there and then tell you to use the coupon code to buy our t-shirt.
Can we take PTO to commit treason on a shirt? I don't think that's gonna fly with them. I don't know. Because there's been some egregious shit that's probably been on their t-shirt.
Hold on, wait a minute. Wait. I don't think we talked about this on the show.
Well, no.
But Pro Wrestling Tees sold that King of White Women shirt from Ember Moon Husband.
Oh, well, yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure we can say.
We can say that.
PTO, you shouldn't take PTO to commit treason. Yeah, we need to make that a shirt, bro.
Shout out to Ember Moon's husband. He was just on Impact a couple like a month ago or so, and I was like, oh yeah, we hit. Oh, so y'all forgot about that the King of Black Women. He said he was the King of Black Women.
Yeah.
White dude said he was the King of Black Women.
Yeah. I respectfully disagree with you, sir. Just because you have Amber Moon, whatever her real name is, you're not the King of Black Women, sir. I'm sorry.
No.
Not up in this piece.
and the fact that she didn't check you on that.
Yeah.
Anywho.
What's up, Brandy Rose? I fucks with you. Well, anyway.
Yeah, shout out to Brandy. So moving on, Ricky Smooth also had another comment. So they commented on the Cody Rhodes "You Can't Fight Freezer Regular" episode. So they said, and I quote, "I love the idea of a dream event where all the companies cross over under the banner of WrestleMania, but it'll never happen, which is a shame because you can have some incredible matches."
Oh yeah,
love to see it. And then they also said the Dragon Ball segment was hilarious. Nobody knows Cody in base form.
Oh, so okay, Cody. Okay, all right. I'm not trying. I appreciate what he's made. He's made a solid alternative, a solid number 2 in the professional wrestling industry.
Absolutely,
that is an astonishment. That's an accomplishment that surpasses even winning a world heavyweight championship. I'm sorry, you started a company. You started a company on a channel that years ago didn't want nothing to do with pro wrestling, and now you are probably one of the highest revenue, highest rated shows on there besides the NBA. Gotta be
2 of them.
Kudos. Yeah,
2 of them now. Because Go Big Show apparently had like
that's
the biggest
my point.
debut.
So I'm getting there.
There you go. Okay,
I'm getting there.
Okay, I got you.
Why do I feel that of all the people on the Go Big Show, everyone else has relevant value except him. He's the most out of place person there. I don't get it. Like you're there because you're on TNT.
Right. Pretty much. And it's basically like Warner Media is just like, well, we want crossover in all of our products. So they probably gonna come out with a Claws comic book, which that's gonna be wild. Time out. I've been meaning to say this on the podcast for a while now. So when AEW got started, man, you know, they say they be cussing and stuff like that on there. And people are like, yo, that's crazy. Hey man, if y'all ain't never seen this show Claws, so I'm gonna give you a brief synopsis of it. I ain't gonna lie, me and my wife we watch that show. It's a hilariously insane show, but it is about this group of women, this one lady that owns a nail salon. And basically at first she just like, yo, I'm trying to own a nail salon.
Yeah.
And progressively as the show goes on, she like gets into like criminal underworld and like she just like, look, I'm trying to be queen pin, whatever. The point I'm trying to make is they be boning on that show.
Yeah, it's like rated MA, isn't it?
Yes.
Right after fucking AEW, right?
Yeah, like I think they come on, when they come back, they're gonna come on Tuesdays.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Yeah. But yeah, it's like rated MA. And so I say all that to say this. How hilarious would it be to have a AEW Claws crossover comic book?
Hey, book it. We want it. That's what we want.
So we're going to get into a little bit more on the crossovers later. But
here's the thing with me and RVS we're really kind of desensitized of why, like when cable television finally started to like go TVMA and like the wild shit is happening. And there's a reason why. And it's not because of the episode. It's not because of the Attitude Era. It's not because of that. It's because of one show that aired once. It aired once on MTV in 1999 called Scared Straight. Do yourself some research and do yourself a favor and go on YouTube. I'm not spoiling shit. Go on YouTube and just type in Scared Straight 99 and thank me later.
Yes. Matter of fact, pause this video right here.
Pause
it right now and go watch Scared Straight 99 and then come back and you will understand us 100 times more after you watch that. Y'all be
why
like,
we are the way we are.
They're like, I understand y'all whole show now because of that. That's what it is.
That TV, listen, people, this TV show aired once on MTV, cable television, not scramble channel shit, and do your research on that. Not on HBO, Cinemax, Showtime, the what was it, On Demand? It wasn't none of that shit. It aired on MTV.
One time. Basically the person that put it on YouTube had to have taped it the first time they saw it and then put it on YouTube. That's how crazy that episode is.
And it's one of the craziest. That was Attitude Era before Attitude Era was even thought of.
Yes. Yeah. It's even worse when you go back and when I went back and watched it a couple weeks ago, and there was a couple moments in there that I was like, yo, he just really said that.
Just say that
to children.
Box.
All right, man. We're gonna move on. We're gonna move on to the last comment. So this is gonna be a crazy one as well. So Blend Lazy 97 on YouTube. commented on the video where we were talking about Booker T being hard on Sasha Banks and Naomi.
Right?
So Blend Lazy 97 said, I wonder if Naomi looked like Trish Stratus, will Booker still feel the same way?
You fucked up, huh? You know your ass is due.
I mean, yo, Book, don't get mad at us. We just said it. Other people thinking it.
Hey, man. Hey,
in the light,
we didn't say it this time, bro.
Funny in the light.
It's in the light, bro. You said it. Have you? The question is, have you went this hard on anybody outside race? Shit. I don't think so.
Just saying, Book, don't fight, don't shoot the messenger, bro.
Don't shoot the messenger, Book. We have nothing to do with that. Nothing at all. Nothing. You need to start. See, you need when you're on your little podcast and you get a little sheet of paper and a script, but not a script. What you call a docket? You get your docket and you go. It's your show. You know what you talk. It's your show, Book. It's your. You need to go on there and you need like a checks and balances type of person. You need a quality control for a black quality control, and you need to look on this motherfucking list and see how many black people am I talking about today. Stop doing that shit.
Wait, how many black people am I talking about today?
God damn,
do I feel
man.
good or bad when I talk about them? If I feel good, go ahead. If you feel bad, you might want to wait.
Book, we get it. Book, we get it. You from the old school. We understand. It wasn't like when you like the way it is now. It's and I mean this with no disrespect. Wrestlers, if you listen, it's softer than what it was when you came up. Ooh. Because I'm just being real. The whole country is softer now. Yeah. Man, it ain't the same the way it used to be. I'm just being honest with you. The whole country's soft. Everybody's fucking snowflakes and shit. But it's softer the way it comes. I'm not saying I can get in the ring and do that shit. I'll probably fucking pass out on the fucking first month. I'm just saying, like, it's not the same. Like, Book had to go through fucking racism and all kinds of bullshit to get to where he is now. So his perspective is a little harder than on the journey he traveled or paid so we can travel on it. And he just wants y'all. Maybe that's just the way he was brought up to do that shit. But Book, hey man, quality, get you quality. Hey, if you want me to be your black quality control, I'm like, yeah, so Book, yeah, so we're going a little too hard on New Day, and yeah, the big nigga that works with AJ, leave him alone, man. He just got there. Oh yeah, by the way, Byron Saxton, leave the nigga alone, man. He's just trying to get his bread. He's just trying. And Mark Henry, hey man, what the fuck is going on? We just gonna scrabble this all up. Let's start over, Book. Let's just start over. We're gonna go from there.
Wait, Book, just talk about AJ Styles for 2 hours, dog. Just talk about AJ Styles, man. That'll be goods right there. That'll be goods.
Good with a T.
So, excellent segue you made there, because speaking of soft, The Undertaker was just on Joe Rogan's podcast.
Oh, I heard about that.
And he put the wrestling world in a tizzy, right? So Undertaker basically said, he went on the Joe Rogan Experience where he noted that WWE's current product needs more of an edge.
Okay.
Dead Man puts the blame for this on individual talent who emphasize flash over substance. So Joe Rogan says, do you enjoy WWE as a fan, or are you too close to it? Undertaker says, I try. It's tough right now for me because the product has changed so much. It's kind of soft, you know? Rogan says, are you gonna get in trouble for that? And Taker says, probably.
He don't give a fuck.
He don't care. Yeah, he retired. He said,
right.
I'll probably piss a lot of people off, but they need to hear it. It is what it is. But to the young guys, he's a bitter old guy. I'm not bitter. I did my time. I'm good. I walked away when I wanted to walk away. I just think the product is a little soft. There's guys here and there that have an edge to them, but there's too much pretty and not enough substance.
Yeah.
He also said they're trying, and it's always been this way, but they're trying to put something out for everybody, talking about WWE.
I agree.
It's like, some guys are into the comedy shit, and then there's other guys that want to see a more hardcore type fighting. I think one of the big things that happened is the generation before, we all got old at the same time. So there weren't enough guys to work with the young guys. We can sit and talk, and I can give you my theories on what you should do. You know, you should do this, or maybe you shouldn't do that. But until you actually get in the ring and actually do it, it doesn't translate a lot of times.
That's true.
But then you have too many people that they're on the internet. Well, these guys on the internet say I'm pretty fucking good. It's like, okay, well, you can listen to them, or you can listen to somebody that's been there and done it.
That's true.
So I think there needed to, and you can't help it, but there was just not enough merging of the young and the new talent. Like we had Stone Cold and Rock, Triple H, Shawn Michaels, all these guys. We were working together and we were making money and we were drawing. And then we all just kind of aged out. I hung there for a long time, but we kind of aged out and then just left all these young guys to learn with more young guys, and the product changed. The performance center, the training center is helping. We got Triple H, a great wrestler. He has that whole thing, and he's trying to get some of the toothpaste back in the tube. I like that. He's trying to move it back to and trying to take a step back to move forward and give wrestling its edge. So one more thing that he said, he was just like, he's basically said, you know, back in the days, you know, you would walk into a locker room and, you know, the men were men back then. You know, people had switchblades and wet guns in their bags. And back then, the men were men. They weren't playing video games, weren't doing all that. Man, let me know what you think about what Taker said.
So, what he's saying, Undertaker's from a different era. It was just a different era at that time. Now, this is what I will say, and it's known. The reason why you had cutthroat wrestlers in the back going from Undertaker, Triple H, Shawn Michaels, God, I can't even think of Kane,
Stone Cold, Rock.
Stone Cold.
Yeah.
There was competition. Stiff competition on TNT. So they were literally trying to put their best foot forward to have a better show for the sake of that company. Because at any time that company could have went under, because if they wouldn't perform, like it was like, yo, we can't let these motherfuckers beat us in the ratings on Monday night. That shit is lost. There's no competition. They tried to do the bullshit, trying to have them compete with themselves, but it was solid competition on the other side. Because solid ass competition. I'm talking about Ric Flair, Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, Hogan, Goldberg. It was competition over there. DDP, Eddie Guerrero. It was solid. They were competing. It was because that's what it was about. And I think that atmosphere is lost now. And that's why, you know, everybody's in the back, you know, friends and buddies, because WWE is now the be all end all. You make it there, okay, I'm here now. People aren't hungry. Like the belts don't mean the same anymore. People think it's just a prop. No, that shit used to mean something back in that time. When you was the champion, you was the flag bearer of that company. You were the face of the WWE. That's why you saw Austin on TV Guide and People's Magazine and on the Today Show. That's why you saw Rock doing all that shit and movie, and that's why he got the movie career that he got. That's why you saw him on Saturday Night Live. That shit used to mean something. Hold that strap now. No disrespect, it doesn't mean as much. No disrespect to Reigns or fucking Drew McIntyre. It doesn't mean what it meant before, because wrestling ain't where it used to be. It's not appealing to a mainstream audience anymore, and that's the problem. Now, we can argue up and down as to why it's not that way right now. We all have our own opinions. We'll never know the truth about it, and we never know the logistics about it. But fact of the matter is, wrestling's not mainstream. Like it used to be. And when you're Raw was competing with the NFL in ratings and was beating the NFL. Hello.
Right. Yeah. No, I think I agree with you 100% on that. I agree with you on the loss of the hunger in the locker room. I think it goes back further than just the Monday Night War. Like, I think that pro wrestling lost, you know, we all know now. I think with knowing now that it's kayfabe, I think that even the wrestlers buy into the fact that it's all kayfabe, right? But even back in the day with outcomes being predetermined, kayfabe, cats were competing with each other in the back. You know what I'm saying? They were competing with each other. They were competing with each other to get more TV time. Even before the Monday Night Wars, before all that, they were competing with each other to be the champion.
Right.
And Jim Ross says this a lot. And I like when Jim Ross says this on commentary, but it's one of those almost lost arts in wrestling.
Yeah.
Where the main storyline in pro wrestling is that there's you against somebody else and you want to beat them. Yep. If you take that away, pro wrestling is stupid. There's no point. There's no point. And part of that was you were actually incentivized to be the champion.
Exactly.
To carry a bit. Like that's why back in the day it meant something, because that was actually saying, like, in the territory days, that was saying, yo, if I make you champion, you about to go out to this used car lot on Saturday and sign autographs. Right. And you're gonna give me 70, but you're gonna get a 30% cut. Right. Yeah. You going out, basically, it's more opportunities to make money. So when you look at it, pro wrestlers in the back, they talk about Jericho says this, like, oh man, pro wrestling is full of gypsies and thieves and all that.
Right.
But at the end of the day, pro wrestling used to be filled with businessmen.
Yep.
Business people, independent contractors. They're still independent contractors, but they're gainfully employed, which is, bullshit on
this bullshit. We won't get into that, but go ahead.
But back in the day, cats were literally independent contractors. Like, they move, they sign a contract, they wrestle in that territory, they try to get as much money as they could out of that territory, and then when they couldn't get no more money, they left and went to another territory. So it goes back to the carnivals. It goes back all the way back to those days. So it's kind of like the NBA as well. So my favorite era of the NBA is the 90s.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? That was like the late 80s, early to mid 90s, when cats were enemies. You know what I'm saying? Where cats were bitter rivals. You didn't see Charles Barkley and Jordan hanging out. You didn't see Isaiah Thomas and Jordan hanging out. You know what I'm saying? We still don't. We saw The Last Dance, and them cats had the same beefs they had 40 years ago, bro. Yeah. Like, that's what it is. But in the NBA, everybody came up through AAU together. Everybody was playing together. They've been playing basketball together since they was 12. Now everybody's friends. Now it's just a game, man. I'm playing games with my homies. If I win, if I lose, it's whatever. So I think, like you said, society has changed. Society has evolved. Yep. Because I think it's evolved for the better. And I'm going to tell you why in a second. But it's an evolution. So that's the part that I agree. So like I said, I agree with you 100%. And I kind of agree with Taker. Yep. Here's where I disagree with Taker.
Taker, you fucked that. Taker, did you fuck up? Taker, you sound like you fucked up.
I'm not gonna go that far, but he said that he wished for the days, or back in his day, the men in the locker room were men. Well, let's talk about some stories of the men in the locker room.
Let's go into that. Yeah, I agree with you there.
So Ken Shamrock wrote in his book describing WWF's locker room culture in 1997. This is from Ken Shamrock's book, The World Dangerous Man. So he said the death of Brian Pillman shook Shamrock, who had this is Jonathan Snowden wrote this book about Ken Shamrock.
Really? Okay.
Yes. So he said the death of Brian Pillman shook Shamrock, who had spent a lot of time with Pillman, who, for better or worse, was one of the wrestlers who indoctrinated him to life on the road. Ken Shamrock says, on one of my early trips, Brian was riding with me because he couldn't rent a car. Shamrock says he didn't talk a whole lot and was drinking these Diet Cokes one after the other, just popping Diet Cokes. There were 4 of them on the ground. He seemed a little off. We get out this ain't funny, but it's funny. We get out to eat at this diner where all the boys had gone and he can't walk. I thought he was dying, Ken Shamrock says. He goes on to say, I went in and grabbed Stone Cold. I was really worried. Steve came out just to laugh at him.
Oh, shit.
I thought he was dying, but they told me he had just taken some gimmicks. That's what they call somas. He was literally drooling all over himself. Everyone was laughing at him. I just thought that was so cruel. I dropped him off at his room and thought, man, these people are whacked. But just a couple months into it, I was right there with everybody else. So that's one story.
Right.
This next story beats that.
Oh,
so, for the uninitiated, there was a little organization called ECW in the 90s.
Oh yeah, we know about that. Y'all should know. Y'all do your research on the ECW. Do your little research on ECW.
Yeah, so ECW was just as crazy as it looked on TV. So Tommy Dreamer was on Steve Austin's show a while back, and he told this story about how he was running an ECW show in Milwaukee one time, and Paul Heyman was absent. The show was about to start, and Rhino, Bill Alfonso, Sandman, Little Guido, and Raven were all missing. So he was adjusting the card on the fly, and he was like, man, where are they? No cell phones back then. So he's like, man, where are these cats at? So Rhino comes in. Now he said, Rhino just being super intense, the guy that he is. He comes in super mad, flipping over tables and crying, bawling his eyes out, saying, man, I'll never ride with these dudes again. So Tommy Dreamer was like,
what is he crying for?
So Tommy Dreamer, now I'm gonna put it this way. He was crying, but it wasn't because he's soft. I'm gonna say you right now. He goes in, he's like, man, I ain't never ride with them again. Tommy Dreamer was like, yo, I thought they ribbed him. Like, why, he's just really upset.
Right.
So Rhino apologized for being late because he said, hey man, sorry I'm late because Sandman died. And Tommy Dreamer said, whoa. What you mean Sandman died? So Rhino says, Sandman died. Well, we brought him back to life.
What the fuck?
What had happened was they were on the road. They were on the way to the show. They stopped at a gas station on the way there. And apparently Sandman went into the bathroom, shot up some shit.
And died.
And got in the car and OD'd. So they said they ride in the car and they look back at Sandman and he purple. He just purple, not moving. They like, oh shit, he dead. So
oh shit, he dead.
Yeah, basically they were like, oh shit, he dead. So luckily, Tommy Dreamer said that, Rhino was explaining the story. He said, luckily, when they were driving, they noticed that there was a hospital coming up at the next exit. So they did what anybody would do in that situation, right?
What's the fucking hospital?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but before they took him to the hospital, they pulled over to the side of the road, made Bill Alfonso get out so he can dump the drugs because there were so many more drugs in the car.
What's wrong with these cats, man? Come on, man.
They made him get out of the car. They left him. They was like, yo, meet us at the hospital. We about to go there. So
they left him there.
They left Bill Alfonso on the side of the road, drove to the emergency room, took Sandman out of the car, threw him on the floor in the emergency room and said, hey, we found this dude. He's dying. Somebody help him. And then they left and went to the show. So Rhino's telling Tommy Dreamer all this, right? So Tommy Dreamer says the show's going on. He's just like, man, my friend, man, I don't know. He in the hospital. So he said he gets a call during the show and it's Sandman. And he says, Sandman said, oh man, they stuck an adrenaline needle in my heart like Pulp Fiction, man. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. I'll be there in 20 minutes. Sandman showed up to the show and wrestled that night.
After dying.
Hey, like man, the Undertaker said, back when men were men.
Right. Yeah, man. You ain't supposed to be doing no dumb shit like that, man. I'm sorry, dog. You're supposed to be doing no shooting up no motherfucking heroin, fucking killing yourself. Oh, whatever. Man, I don't even know if it was heroin. I don't know what the fuck, heroin, cocaine.
It was something.
You ain't supposed to be shooting yourself up with some shit and before you supposed to go to a show and try to fuck with. No, bro. No, dog. No,
you know what? I ain't gonna lie to you, dog. I'd much rather have a locker room full of cats playing video games.
Yeah, I think if I'm running wrestling, give me the PlayStation and the Xbox and those guys playing. Let's do this. Let's play some Madden. And you get mad at me over some Madden.
That's it. You're just
and we gonna drink these. And now I'll drink. Hold up. No, let me get the real drink. I'm sitting here.
Uh-oh, you gotta go get the real drink.
We can drink. We gonna drink. We gonna drink.
Uh-oh.
You know what I'm saying? So we'll drink.
Uh-oh. I would drink with you, but I ain't had no dinner yet, so.
I haven't either. But in about a half an hour to 45 minutes, this show is going to take a right turn.
Yeah,
it's coming.
or a left turn. One or the other. It's going one way or the other.
It's going one way or the other, man.
So we're going to move on to more news.
We got some more news. Hold on, because we got sound. We got sound now, y'all.
So this is the big news, the real big news. We were going to start with it, but Rated R made such an immaculate segue that we had to go the other way first. But WWE just made another $1 billion, dog.
Man, listen.
They just made another $1 billion.
This fool could buy back the XFL from Rock and all them motherfuckers if you wanted to.
If you want to. If you want to. Alpha Entertainment ain't. But Mr. Man might.
Mr. Man might, yeah.
So WWE Network, if you've been living under the rock, because this is literally all anybody in wrestling has been talking about, but WWE Network is to become exclusive to NBC streaming network Peacock.
Yes, sir.
And the WWE Network, the standalone joint, is going away.
Going away. It's gone bye-bye.
March.
Yep.
Yes, sir. So this is reported by Bleacher Report.
So before you get into it, I heard the details were people don't get mad, don't call off work and go storm a fucking nation's capital. Don't do that shit because it's still the $9.90. It's still, from what I heard, and what I read, it's still $9.99. But not only is it it's $9.99, but you get the WWE Network, but you get the NBC shit. You get all the shit that's on NBC. Am I right?
So actually, it's $4.99 if you want ads. So it's kind of like they got the Hulu model where you can pay a little bit less and you'll still have ads on there. So $4.99 if you want commercials, $9.99 with no commercials. So, I mean, if you're paying for WWE Network, just get the $9.99.
Just pay the $9.99. Yeah, just pay the $9.99. Now I heard that their search engine in there is pure trash. I heard it's garbage.
Yes. So I
heard Netscape has a better search engine than them, and I ain't seen Netscape in years.
Yeah, shout out to fam on Twitter. I forgot to link that on here, but somebody did a search. They have Peacock TV right now. They were saying, yo, the search on WWE Network is immaculate because they were just like, they said pretty much, and I quote, if I wanted to see Major Guns shaking their hooters all over the place, I could type in Major Guns, right? Yeah. But he went to look for Amy Poehler, star of Parks and Rec on NBC original, and couldn't find her.
Yeah, that's a problem.
That's a big problem. That's a big problem because
I think on Netflix you can type in a motherfucker's name and it'll if the movie's on there it'll pop up, but if it's not, I mean it ain't on Netflix. So
yeah. Even if the movie ain't on there, they'll try to match it to something similar. They'll be like, yo, you wanted Deep Impact? Well, shit, we'll give you Armageddon. Like,
well, niggas is dying, same shit.
Asteroid dying.
You know what would be fucked up if they had Armageddon and then Boys in the Hood next to it? Like, why the niggas is dying?
They put it's gonna be wrong, and they put Amistad next to that. All right, moving on.
The combo meter, here it goes. Here it goes. Back by popular demand.
Yeah, it back like it never left. So basically, so they said the terms, like the true terms of the deal, haven't been disclosed yet. But like I said, from a fan perspective, this partnership is nothing short of a massive value boost. The ad-supported version, like I mentioned, is $4.99, a $5 savings from the WWE Network, but an ad-free version is $9.99. So Peacock boasts exclusive streaming rights to The Office, Parks and Recreation, the new Saved by the Bell reboot, among others. The combination of the two robust streaming services in one package creates a strong value for wrestling fans and those who WWE content consumption may have lapsed in recent years and are looking to get back into the sport.
It's a win-win for both parties. NBC gets an app where now people are going to actually subscribe to this app and they can hit the ground running as soon as it comes out because it's WWE. Dude, you're gonna get it. They're gonna get at least they're gonna get at least 1 million subscribers on day one. That's gonna happen. Minimum, they're getting that. They're gonna get that.
Yeah.
But we still get our WWE Network. It's a win-win, man. Like, it's a win-win. So did they say anything about the logistics of it? Because I knew WWE Network was actually done by the people who did was it the Major League Baseball Network?
Yep. Yeah, MLB Network. Yeah.
So are they done with talks working with each other, or is it?
Yeah, we don't know.
Okay.
So apparently that hasn't been disclosed. I hope so, because the MLB Network platform has been pretty legit. I mean, that's the WWE. That's why WWE Network is where it is right now.
Yep.
Also, it kind of makes sense. So a while back, Vince McMahon fired the two people that came up with the idea of the WWE Network.
Right.
And he was basically saying they misaligned. They didn't align with the vision.
Right.
So apparently, they probably been talking about this for a while,
right,
of having another suitor come in and just basically take over the network. Now, with that, they free up a lot of capital now, because now they don't have to have people supporting the network.
Sure.
They don't have to have people. They still have to have people to put the content on there, but they don't have to do all the infrastructure work on the network. So not only are they making a billy, but they're probably saving a shit ton of money too.
Of course. Yeah.
So that's, that's the crazy business moves, man. I mean, and this is the thing. And this is the thing I really wanted to get at. So last episode we were talking about, Vince McMahon, put your ego aside, make revenue for the wrestling. Get into this Bullet Club joint for the wrestling. This is why Vince McMahon ain't never got to care about wrestling ever again, and won't care about wrestling ever again.
He just cashed out. This dude got cashed out $1 billion for a network.
And that's on top of $1 billion on Fox.
This dude literally has bought tape library.
Yeah.
A bunch of different tape libraries, put it on a network, and just sold it to Universal.
Yep.
For $1 billion.
Yep.
Universal did it because they knew that WWE was going to be the draw to get them, and that's some crazy shit, and that's why it's not going to happen, y'all. He making enough money. Like, I would not be surprised if this dude from this money does something with football, because that's where he wants to go.
Yeah,
that's what he said. That's what he ultimately wanted to conquer. He now has a second chance at it. Will he do it? Only time will tell.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And the crazy thing is too, apparently Peacock's numbers weren't that dope to begin with.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Which it totally makes sense. I mean, you talk about people got Hulu, they got Netflix, they got, other over the top streaming services. A lot of over the top Apple shit. TV, man. A lot of times it's a hard sell to just be like, yo, okay, you already pay all this money in these other joints. Now pay for just NBC stuff. And that's a hard sell. Yep. So, and WWE had been, like you said, it's a win-win. WWE had been struggling to hit a million subscribers. I don't think they actually ever hit 1 million.
Wow.
But they hit hundreds of thousands. I'm talking about probably 600, 700, maybe 800,000. They got real close.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we're talking about all of those subscribers probably just floating right into Peacock and being like, yo, now I can watch WWE and The Office and Saved by the Bell. We know Cosby Show ain't on there, but
not on it. If Cosby Show is on there, man.
So speaking of that, so when the news first broke, I got to thinking. So I was thinking, y'all. I was thinking about it. I was just like, AEW or Warner Media wants all of their products and TV shows to cross over and have, intersecting shows. Like we see Cody on the Go Big show, and they have all these promos with LeBron and the Young Bucks next to each other and shit like that. But I said, you know what, man, if we don't get a crossover from NBC and WWE, I don't even want it. Now, with the Royal Rumble coming up on this Sunday, now this episode probably gonna drop after the Rumble, so I'm gonna take this time right now to be like, hey, yo, man, it's crazy that won the men's Rumble, and it's crazy that won the women's Rumble, and I couldn't believe that came back.
Because you know this shit gonna get posted the day after. I'm sorry, SOLC Network. We just fucking with you. We know. It's all good, man. We all dealing with our own shit.
But what we want to get into, we want to get into what we're gonna call the Peacock Royal Rumble. Yes, sir. The Peacock Royal Rumble.
Welcome everyone to the Peacock Royal Rumble.
Ladies and gentlemen, this Royal Rumble is only containing other characters from NBC. So, I'm gonna start it out. Do you got some characters you want to throw in there too?
For my number one pick,
yes, sir,
in the Peacock Royal Rumble. He's got blast with a pass, y'all, and I'm showing my age, and you may not even know who he is. The number one interest I got for the Peacock Royal Rumble is Mr. Robinson from Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
With Eddie Murphy.
Mr. Robinson's Neighborhood, man.
Yes.
You know, he taught us kids a lot of things. Like the one episode that sticks out in my mind is when he was just like, he pulled up the card. He had the word bitch written on the card. And he said, "Hey kids, I want you to go in your mommy's room and say the word bitch. I'll wait." Did your mommy slap you? Then you said it right.
Yo, if you haven't watched the first Eddie Murphy's Saturday Night Live specials, dog, you missing on life, dog. Go, if you haven't done it, YouTube, stop listening to us and go watch that now.
Yeah, go watch that. We talk about greatest hits for real.
For real.
So my first entrant into the Peacock Royal Rumble, and so there's a whole YouTube series on this dude and how trash he is, but we got to put in Zach Morris from Saved by the Bell.
Shit.
Zach Morris is perfect for pro wrestling. He be lying, he be cheating, he be stealing, and he be trying to grope women without their consent. Zach Morris.
You can't do that, Zach Morris.
You can't do none of it.
You can't do that, Zach Morris. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Zach Morris is trash. Shout out to y'all.
Damn, Zach Morris. Oh, boy. So my second entrant into the Peacock Royal Rumble, and it counts, people, because I just played the theme song. The NBA used to play in NBC.
Yes, sir.
And this man did wrestle DDP. And he's going to be in here. I'm putting Dennis Rodman in here.
Yeah, buddy. Dennis Rodman was like way ahead of his time too, man.
Yes.
Like Dennis Rodman would be a cultural icon, like a style icon today, man.
Yeah.
Like just think about that for a second. We was all like, "Oh man, dang, what's up with Dennis Rodman?" No, like he would be
right.
He was kind of that dude on the low anyway.
Yeah. He was like the Black Marilyn Manson.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, so my second entrant into the Peacock Royal Rumble is my boy Leon Phelps, the ladies' man, because he's gonna get he's gonna have a glass of cognac, and then he's gonna go in and then see some of the divas and be like, "Yeah, I think I want to touch your butt." But then he can't because
Leon Phelps, I forgot about it.
PC culture. So Leon Phelps is gonna be in that Rumble. Who else you got?
Oh boy, for my what is this? My third pick?
Yep.
My third pick. Oh man, this dude came up, man, and I gotta put him in there just on GP alone. This man has won a Grammy from out of nowhere. I'm putting him in.
Got to.
Where's the theme song? Play the theme song, YouTube. It's fucking up. It's fucking up. Wait a minute. Let's try it again. Hey, that's why we can do this shit. Put him in now. Give me Keenan.
Oh,
give me Keenan. Put him in there.
Yes. Keenan Thompson.
Put him in there.
Yes, sir. You gotta put Keenan Thompson in there.
Oh, this is Oh, that.
Yo, you gotta put Kenan Thompson. The longest tenured cast member on SNL now. Like, come on, man.
This man started on Snick, y'all. Snick.
The orange couch, bruh.
Snick, the orange couch. Saturday night Nickelodeon, bro. He started there and now he has his own show on NBC? Are you kidding me?
Yep.
And he black.
And he black. He's gonna be a cultural favorite around these parts in the Peacock Royal Rumble.
Yes.
So I'm gonna go with my third pick. My third pick is in real life he's from St. Louis. On the show he's from St. Louis, but the man lives in a junkyard in Watts. Fred G. Sanford.
Damn right. You damn right he belong in there.
Damn
right. Oh, the Sanford and Son? Oh, hold
Sanford
on.
And Son.
We got to play that. Hold on, man.
He belongs
Talk
in there.
About yourself, people.
He belongs in there because he gonna fake like, oh, this is the big one, and then put one right across your lip.
I can't even get it out.
Fred G. Sanford. Who else you got?
Oh, y'all, I think we got to put my man in here, man. We got to put my homeboy in here. He still ain't won no Oscar. I don't know why he ain't won no damn Oscar, but he should win one. Denzel beat him to it, but he's going in. I don't understand. This man needs to be in there. He gonna run around. He definitely is gonna run because that's what he does in all his. He runs at least once. Give me Will Smith.
Yeah,
Will
you got to put
Smith is
Will
in the
Smith
Royal
in
Rumble, the Peacock Royal Rumble because of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Yeah, you got to. Now, on that note, my number 4 is going to be. They're gonna have the face-off, the Andre the Giant Hulk Hogan face-off. Uncle Phil.
Oh yeah.
Because Uncle Phil, like in the words of Matt Widener, Uncle Phil has a lot of practice tossing niggas out.
He talked Jazz ass out. Jazz got thrown out that motherfucker about 30 damn times, man. now, RVS, I ain't watched NBC all this many times. Now, there's somebody to get to some local shit. I'm about to put some KSDK motherfuckers in here. Don't nobody know what the fuck we talking about because I don't know a whole bunch of shit on NBC.
Okay. I rocks with that. Who you got?
Oh shit! Well, damn, I gotta put it. Hey, Franco Smato, you in the fucking Royal Rumble, dog? Because you on NBC, you on Channel 5. Hey, dude, it's St. Louis. I'm sorry, man. I'm running out of people.
Hey, you know what? Low key, I bet you Matt know Frank Cusimano on the low. You might. Hey, yo, Hey, Matt, play this for Frank Cusimano if you know him, and see if he honored. If he not, we sorry.
Now, make sure you skip past when we say, the N-word and all kinds of. Just come what is the time? Whatever the time stamp on is on this part, you play it at this part, and then you stop it here.
And then just cut it off. Okay, cool. We good. All right. We back. So we're just gonna do a couple more. But the one, so this is a black people deep cut right here. Black people deep cut. And I know the age group of folks that listen to SOLC Network, y'all will get me on this one, but I'm gonna put in Raleigh Forbes.
Oh shit.
From Amen.
Oh shit.
So if you're not aware, Amen was a television show starring Sherman Helmsley as Pastor Fry, Deacon Fry. It was a show about church, but Raleigh Forbes. Yes, there we go. Yes.
Don't be.
Yes. That's my joy. Wait, time out. Wait a minute. I didn't think about this. If Amen better be on Peacock.
It better be.
Amen better be on
Peacock. It better be.
Gosh, it better be on Peacock. If it ain't on Peacock, man, I'm gonna be mad.
Okay, I guess I could put one more on here.
Yeah, one more. Yeah, let's get one more each.
Yeah, we gotta put somebody on here. Let me see. Damn. Somebody from this damn bar got to be on here. Somebody at that motherfucker. The fight got to end up back there. Let's fast forward. Everybody know what this damn. Maybe that dude that always showed up, the white dude that showed up with the hat on at the end of the credits. Maybe he need to be. If you listen to Cheers theme song, everybody knows what I'm talking about.
Yes, the dude, the white dude on there.
Knows your name. Do. And we always crash can. Boy, I'm showing my age. You want to be where you can be. Do. I don't know the whole word.
Yeah, I was about to say we don't know nothing past that. But I gotta get my last one.
Uh-oh.
And this might get us canceled.
What the fuck are we doing?
This might get 20 more seconds censored out of America this time. But Heathcliff Huxtable.
That's it. That's it. That's that damn. Hey, he walk in, everybody throw their own self out because they don't want nothing to do with it. They don't want nothing to do with it. Like, he could. First of all, why are you here? You shouldn't even be here. You should be in jail.
He come out in an orange jumpsuit like Nails.
Can't have Bill Cosby coming to the Peacock Royal Rumble, man. If NBC put him in the Royal, something ain't right, man. Come on, Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby, why you fuck? Bill Cosby? Hold on, man. Hold on, I can't even pull it up in time. See, God damn it.
Bill Cosby messes up for everybody.
Yeah, he shouldn't have did what he did. We all know that.
Yeah, he messed it up for everybody. We love the comedy. We love the Cosby Show until
you fucked up and you know your ass do. You fucked up and you know your ass do. You fucked up and you know your ass do.
And he made Heathcliff Huxtable creepy because he was a gynecologist with a practice in his basement. His office was in his basement. You know what? We're gonna talk about this more.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Exactly.
So, speaking of, well, no, we're not going there. We're not going there yet. But
speaking of fucking up,
no, we're not going there yet. But so Lance Storm, I wanted to bring this up because we talk about this quite a bit. But Lance Storm.
Oh, wait. Hey, people. If you got any people that you want in the Peacock Royal Rumble, send us an email and drop it in at WCFYcast on Instagram or we come for you cast at Gmail. I never really watched. I was more of a Fox guy with Martin and then Living Coda and Living Single and shit like that. More of the black shit was on Fox anyway.
NBC got real white there for a second.
Yeah.
Like they had Cosby and they did that. They gave us Amen a little bit and they gave us
was Rock on NBC or was that on Fox?
Rock was on Fox.
Rock was on Fox. Okay.
That was another black show.
But hey, y'all, we showing our age, y'all. We are showing our age. Some of y'all like, what the fuck? You talking about Rock? The people should know Rock, the TV show.
Rock, the garbage man.
Yeah, the garbage man, dog.
But so Lance Storm was in the news recently, and basically people were asking him about his opinions on finishing moves, right?
Okay.
So he took questions from Figure 4 Online subscribers, and he was asked his thought on wrestlers kicking out on finishers, right?
Right.
So we see that a lot in the big NXT matches, sometimes pay-per-view matches, all that good stuff, right?
Yeah.
So Lance Storm said this, I don't really have a big problem with it. I think people need to get it out of their heads that these are finishers that just magically injure people to the extent that they automatically win. I always thought that was stupid. I always like thinking, and I don't know if this is in fact how it was portrayed in commentary, but it was always explained to me in All Japan it was the wrestler's favorite hold or favorite move. You might use a Tiger Driver in your match. It may be the finish, it might not. Much like Mirko Krokop with the big head kick. He won a lot of matches with it. You can say it was his finisher, but not every time he kicked somebody, the guy got knocked out. So fans need to get it out of their heads that this move is a finisher, even if you are fresh as a daisy, just standing there, healthy as a horse, and you will be defeated by this move, or you've wrestled for 6 hours and get hit with a different move. Well, it's not a finisher, so you should kick out.
Yeah,
I think it's just a matter of if you quit thinking of things as finishers, because to be honest, if it's a finisher, you're almost admitting that it's fake.
Yep.
And we just designed this move to be our finisher. But if it just so happens to be that I have a good super kick, so I use it, or happen to really like the half crab, so I use it. If I can, much like in MMA, let's use Ronda Rousey. The armbar was her finisher. She didn't always win with it. There was an occasion where she got it on, Maisha Tate, and Maisha got out of it.
Right.
You just have to get your head wrapped around calling it a finisher. Like, I will just pick this move and I can beat any opponent with it. Get that out of your head, and everything else will make more sense, man. What do you think about that?
I agree with him. I'll say this: it's a time and a place for a finisher to be broken out. Like the big pay-per-views. Like, now, if y'all doing this shit all the fucking time, the finisher loses his value. Like, that's what we always call WrestleMania, the place where finishers come to die. Because motherfuckers get hit with fucking 10 finishers and they kick out. And Randy Orton and the Undertaker pioneered that shit.
Exactly.
And it wasn't started that shit. It took like 5 RKOs and the motherfucker still kicked out, and then it was like 3 tombstones and he won the match. So to me, it's a time and a place. That's wwhy psychology is so important.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
That's why you need the psychology in a match, because now these finishers currently don't mean anything. Like, everything is like a fucking Hurricanrana is now a regular ass move. A DDT is a regular move, and that was Jake the Snake's finish. I mean, that's a finishing maneuver. That was Raven's finishing maneuver. It's a regular ass move now. So at some point, psychology becomes important in a wrestling match, because all these we know all this shit is a work, and all the fucking wrestling moves don't mean shit. Like, that's why I like Randy Orton protecting his move to RKO, because you get hit with that, you done. That's it. You need more people who has devastating moves. Man, I got some bad news here on breaking news here too. Cecil Tyson just passed away.
Oh yeah. I saw that right before we got on. Shout out to Cicely Tyson, man. Rest in peace. To her, man. She was acting, all the way up until the end. Shout out to her for her portrayal of Annalise Keating's mom and How to Get Away with Murder, man. That was so dope.
But these finishers and shit, man. That's why you need more psychology in a match. Because if you give me more psychology in a match, man, the finisher will mean more. You know what I mean? It'll mean a hell of a lot more instead of just using it for a false finish. Like, the false finish, like, everybody's doing that shit now. But you need to only do that in high profile matches, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, and I agree with you on that. Like, I think that, and I also agree with Lance Storm. What Lance is saying is basically like, we do have to kind of get it out of our minds that, hey, this is a finishing move. Now, there were certain moves that, just look like they should finish you. Like, the DDT looks like it should finish people.
It should be done. You can fucking fall on your neck. What the fuck?
Exactly. Stone Cold Stunner. That's it.
Yeah, that's it. You done.
The Rock Bottom. That's it. Now, the People's Elbow. When they start making Rock use the People's Elbow as a finishing move, that's when I got pissed off.
Especially
you mean to tell me
when he beat CM Punk, he was pissed.
I was so mad. We were there touching the top of the arena with the drop ceiling in the Enterprise Center. But that's how high up we were. Yeah, man, to hit with that elbow and then be like, oh yeah, that beat that nigga. Come on, bro. Come on. But that goes into the whole thing of you're pretty much admitting that it's fake, which is like, hey, the whole point of kayfabe, you're trying to get people to suspend their disbelief. And part of ring psychology is not just for the folks that watch it, like you and I,
right?
But it's for the folks that don't watch wrestling at all,
right?
Who sit down and watch a wrestling match and they can follow it.
Yep.
They sit down and they watch something and they just be like, hey. So I was watching AEW last week with my wife, and in 2 seconds, she hated MJF. Why does she hate? She didn't hear him say a word. She looked up at the TV and she said, "Who is this nerd with this Burberry scarf on?" Boom.
That's it.
Job done. That's it.
Job done.
Job done. You should be able to just look up at TV. Now, also, my wife is a new Jade Cargill fan because she was just like, yo, she said, oh my gosh, she's so muscular, and her weave is done tight.
She be coming with her weave, dog. She ain't coming out here looking crazy like half some of these women in WWE do. I'm sorry.
Exactly.
I don't care. I'm just saying, like, I know how women look at the fucking hair and shit, and I don't know nothing about the shit about what it's supposed to look like, a lace front from a wristwatch. I don't know what the fuck is the difference between the two. I'm just saying, like, you look nice, you can wrestle, that's cool. But I know women are really detailed, especially black women.
Yes.
Like, folks, do not touch a black woman's hair. You will die.
You will die. a smooth death.
And that's on God and them. I don't know who in them is.
I don't know who them is. but that's kind of the point. And I think a part of that lost art as well, Lance Storm touched on this, but I think commentary sometimes misses a lot of ring psychology. You know what I'm saying? Especially in WWE. Like, WWE commentary is mainly just to hype up the main event and then to sell you some shit. That's all they doing. They're not talking about the match, really.
Dude, y'all about to hit that. They do not. You know who I miss? Joey Styles. Joey Styles commentated on the match.
Yep.
He called the match. That's what a commentator's supposed to do at a live event. Y'all want to be sports-like. Exactly. You want to be sport-like. When do you watch NFL games and they're talking about what Antonio Brown ate for lunch? No one gives a fuck what Antonio Brown ate for lunch. They care about if he catch the goddamn football. Y'all the one bringing up into all the Antonio Brown's other fucking bullshit. Yeah. I don't care. Right. The motherfucker talking about he broke a camera and they was about to fucking look into that. He broke a camera and he paid for it. You know how much shit I didn't broke? You don't come after me. Let that man be here in the Super Bowl now. But my point is, start talking about the fucking match. Call the match. That's what you out there for. Instead of hearing Michael Cole just say, oh, just some random times, man. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, man. Joey Styles is so cold. He used to commentate ECW pay-per-view by himself.
He had no color. He had nobody else.
There wasn't no color commentary. There wasn't nothing. And he called him hold for hold. And that's how, number one, that's how you know what a finisher is. Because how do you know what a finisher is if you don't know what it's called?
Exactly.
Or other than, you see that and you like, oh, that's it.
Yeah.
Joey Styles put the extra emphasis into it to say, oh man, he got a wristwatch. Oh yeah, Dean Malenko, man, he know 1,000 holds. Hey, he was like Taz mission. It's called the Kata Hajime. It's banned in judo. Like he's adding more stuff to it. So now when you see a finisher, you like, damn, he doing this band move, and oh man, he done killed 3 people with this move. Like,
I thought the closest person that we got to that was Morrow. Because Morrow's legit. Now, this man called boxing. And then so he was also on NXT. So to have that voice from boxing carry over to WWE, dude, he was a match made in heaven, and he's a fan.
Yes.
Like, dude, he was about Morrow to me was JR. It was JR and Joey Styles and himself wrapped into one.
Exactly. Right.
He was phenomenal. I'm sorry. I like the yelling and the screaming, because that's pro wrestling. That's what it is.
Exactly. I mean, I think that, Morrow got a bad rap sometimes. And they would be like, yo, it's not, every night's not WrestleMania, but it should be.
It should be.
Why am I watching it?
Right.
That's why people don't watch unless it's WrestleMania. Because if every night ain't WrestleMania, I ain't got no reason to watch.
Exactly.
Jim Ross used to lose his shit every Monday night. Every Monday night at 9:58.
Yep. He loses goddamn mind. Probably had to fall off his
mind, bro. over whatever was happening. You knew to tune into that line. Like, that's why there is an overrun on WWE to this day, because WCW will go off right at 10 so they can replay it. But you'll flip over to WWF and you will hear Jim Ross losing his shit about something. My God, Stone Cold, that son of a bitch.
I think Triple H was called a son of a bitch every fucking week. Oh, that son of a bitch.
Like, come on, man. That's pro
wrestling. Yeah.
So shout out to Lance Storm for that, man. So before we get into the you know what? Actually, so it was actually a slow news a couple weeks. So I actually ain't got no awards this week. But I do have a double dose of I'm Black, y'all.
Wait. This is we have no award to hand out this week?
I ain't got no award. Unless you know somebody, we ain't got no award this week.
I don't.
Oh man. So I guess Cass can. You know what probably happened? Cass probably made some money off of that GameStop shit. And he was like, you know what?
We don't have an award to handle. Well, we didn't hand out enough. We didn't got banned from different countries and shit. That you know what? We get the award. We get the award. It's RVS and R8TED. We get the award this week. Why? Because we got banned in Pakistan.
Yeah, let's give ourselves the award.
We give ourselves the award this week.
In Pakistan, Sri Lanka, all these other places.
That qualifies.
It does.
That qualifies.
We messed up.
I accept this award. It was a hell of a fight. There's a hell of a fight. I'm sorry, like Floyd Mayweather. Hell of a fight. He's a hell of a fighter. I just came out, come on a podcast and say what I got to say and execute. And when like I said before, we are the best black wrestling podcast, but like I said before, in the world. Like I said before, he's a hell of a fighter, but I'm just better.
Hey, I broke my back. I broke my back. Spinal. My back is broke. Spinal.
You fucked up, huh? You know your ass. You fucked up, huh? You know your ass. You fucked up, huh? You know your ass, dude.
All right, man. But before we get into the I'm Black Y'all segment, man, we got to talk about WrestleMania.
Yes.
So we didn't talk about this last time, but WrestleMania, they've already let us know that this coming WrestleMania is back in Raymond James Stadium in Tampa.
Wow.
Oh, it's back in the stadium. We also know that the next two Manias are in Dallas, 2022, and then 2023, boy. Los Angeles.
What's up?
Yeah, Dallas put us on, man. Dallas is where we got on. Crown Royal got us on. Crown Royal Apple, that one.
Yeah.
So some of the biggest news though about WrestleMania coming up is that they are allowing fans to be in the arena in Raymond James Stadium. So now they've also kept it at 2 nights. So we might go ahead and do a WrestleMania watch along again. So stay tuned for that. This time we probably gonna pick a night and then put that out, or pick a couple matches and slice that together.
Yeah.
But WrestleMania is scheduled for April 10th and April 11th, 2021. And the dates of the next 2 years were announced. WrestleMania returns to AT&T Stadium in Texas, April 3rd, 2022, and then it goes Hollywood on April 2nd, 2023. So with the fans, so they haven't said that, like, you know, what, you know, how many people they letting in or whatever, but they said that, you know, there will be ticket sales, and he talked to Triple H, and he said that the information about that is going to be shared as soon as possible. And he also said, for us, it's all about the safety protocol.
Yep.
This is why we haven't been able to make ticket announcements or even share the capacity yet. The world is not the same as it was 1 year ago. We're trying to bring an event that is safe and also special. Now,
I know what they're doing, man.
Yeah, go ahead.
I know what they're doing. So, Super Bowl is in 10 days. And it's in where? Raymond James Stadium. It's in the same spot.
Yep, Florida.
Matter of fact, the fucking halftime performance is by the same person who was going to be doing his music at WrestleMania.
Yep,
It's about a weekend. I just played it.
Yep.
Fair use. They're going to see what the NFL does to kind of get an idea, because this is a Super Bowl.
Exactly.
WrestleMania is the Super Bowl of wrestling.
Yep.
It's the perfect way to kind of give a floor plan of how you're going to do it. Perfect. Now you're gonna know how it's gonna work. So I've been watching a lot of the NFL games, the playoff games, and they've been letting a lot of motherfuckers in these stadiums, man. Kansas City. I think the last Kansas City Chiefs game, I think it was like 17,000 people there.
it was quite a few people. It was quite a few people.
Yeah.
They kind of going loosey goosey, man. I don't know.
I get it's the last game and it's the game of the season to go to the Super Bowl, but I think this there's the thing. I'm eager to see this because I'm kind of happy Tampa Bay won because now Tampa Bay Buccaneers is hosting the Super Bowl at their home stadium.
Yeah.
Do you think they opened the floodgates to let people? Because this is unprecedented. This has never happened. Yeah. Do you think they let? Do you think that the Super Bowl will have 25,000 people there?
So
to set the standard to let other companies know how this is how you do big events.
So if the Super Bowl was happening in California, I would say no.
Hell no.
But because it's happening in Florida, they don't give a damn.
They don't.
They about to pack as many people in there as possible because Florida.
Yeah, that's true.
Florida. So that's why everybody is having these big events or events where they want fans to go in there in Florida. So yeah, man, they might put 25,000 in there.
I think 25,000 people are gonna be at the Super Bowl, and those tickets are gonna be astronomically high.
Oh, so Super Bowl tickets right now. The most expensive Super Bowl tickets right now are on Vivid Seats for $365,148.
That's why I will be watching the Super Bowl on CBS.
Yes,
in the comfort of my own house because CBS is free.
Yes.
You can watch CBS with that antenna that you can put on the back of your TV. You didn't even need cable to watch Super Bowl.
Nope. I got the antenna. I got the antenna hanging up on my wall. Perfectly
placed. If you paying $300 and some odd $1,000 for the possibility of contracting a fucking pandemic, you are dumb as fuck.
Now I will say this. Part of the ticket price, okay. So I'm just gonna say this. Like back in the day, my friend, shout out to the bruh ZA at Mizzou. What we used to do is if a party was especially cracking, and we were getting really, really close to capacity,
right?
We wouldn't stop people from coming in,
right?
We would just tell people, yo, it's gonna be like $40, $50 to get in. Now, if you pay for it, be my guest.
Right.
If not, then you're smart. You turn away. You go home.
Right.
I think that's what the NFL is doing right now. They're making the ticket prices abnormally high.
So people
per people from coming. So that's why that is the only reason you might not get 22,000 people in there. Now, my question as well is, does WWE do the same thing?
I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no because of the fact that the NFL, it's higher. I don't want to say entertainment value. I'm trying to figure out the words I'm trying to say, but I feel like the prestige of the NFL is a little bit high, and the lineage of the NFL is going to be higher than it would be for Wrestlemania, if that makes sense. Like WWE. See, the difference between the NFL and WWE. The NFL has been having fans at these events. WWE has not.
Exactly.
They have not. So they're trying to make money off of some fans. So, and with this being their first attempt at doing it post-Rona, like, I don't see them going stupid. Like, I think if it was me, I think they probably might do just the regular WrestleMania prices. Like, you want to go? We ain't changing the prices. It's what it is. You want to sit down in the ring? It's $1,500.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right, because at the end of the day, man, wrestling fans ain't got it.
No.
Wrestling fans, I mean, you had those people that have it for Mania, and they have it so they can send it on Florida Mania. But otherwise, wrestling fans ain't got no $300,000. Bro, you could buy
a house.
You could buy quite a few properties.
2 houses.
You could get some good property in St. Louis City.
Hell yeah.
Multiple properties for $3,000, bruh.
Not for no one night, bruh.
Not for one night, and not for this virus.
No, hell no. No,
on, man.
No. Pat Mahomes, you dope, but you ain't that dope. Fuck that. Fuck that shit. Tom Brady, you the GOAT, but fuck that shit. I'm sorry.
Like, man, I'll run into Pat Mahomes on the plaza one
Fuck
time.
that.
One trip to Kansas City when
that.
everything opened back up, man. I'll catch you on the other side, brother.
I'm surprised. I know they were thinking about pulling the trigger, putting the Super Bowl on pay-per-view. I know they was talking about that like a couple of years back.
Wow.
They were talking about putting the Super Bowl on fucking pay-per-view. Motherfuckers will buy it. They would.
People will buy it, but people wouldn't be like...
They'd be pissed.
They'd be pissed. And you know what? I think even putting it on pay-per-view, they would probably make less money because they charge so much for ads.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They charge
That's
like
true.
tens of millions of dollars for a 30-second Super Bowl ad. Like,
Right.
you know, that's somebody $50. Nah, bro.
You know, if Vince owned the NFL, it would be, well, you got to subscribe to the network. And then you'll get the Super Bowl.
For $4.99.
For $4.99. Boy, don't let Vince ever, Large Goodell, y'all better not ever hire Vince McMahon as the leader of the NFL. Nope. That should be going to hell.
Nope. On fire. On fire. So speaking of on fire, we got to get into these tweets is watching.
Oh, shit.
We got to get into these tweets is watching. So Rated R alluded to this earlier, but Mark Henry and Ryback have been going at it.
Should we just play the clip, sir?
Yes, let's play the clip. Let's
see here. I'm going to go on the YouTubes. YouTube is a wonderful source, you people, for pretty much anything.
YouTube got everything.
Pretty much. Let's see, Mark.
So the backstory on this is that Mark Henry, I don't know which video you got, but the synopsis is that Mark Henry's on Busted Open Radio, and WWE WWE on Fox Twitter account tweeted out the best superstar to never win the WWE Championship is, and some fans started answering Ryback, right? So you know, Ryback first responded to this whole thing, to people responding to him saying, wrestling is fake, guys, and the championships are props to market their entertainer as champions. No one has actually won or lost a prop, as a scripted physical entertainment is incapable of that. This tweet explains so much through your TV deal with them. So I don't know which one you got. Is it the one?
Oh, okay. So I got two. So we got one where our boy Booker T may have said something about Ryback. I'll get into that later. We might need to play that just so we can clear his name.
Yeah.
I do have what Mark Henry says.
Yes.
Here we go.
It's a very, very tight race. Now, speaking of dead wrong, Mark, your buddy Skip, a.k.a. Ryback.
Skip Sheffield. I forgot about that.
In terms of dead wrong,
it's a little long, y'all people, so bear with us. Because I haven't heard him yet.
Wrestling business. I know a lot has been said about Ryback. It started last Saturday on this here show when you responded to Ryback and his words about the business. It's been back and forth since there. I don't think I need to catch anybody up on it.
Well, you know what? Fuck it. Ryback, you get the award this week. I'm making it amends. Just okay. It's Ryback. Here's why, people.
You're well aware. But we have some news in the world of Skip Land. Skip was on his recent live stream that he does. I'm trying to catch the exact name of it. It is Ryback TV. Ryback TV. So he was doing this live hit on Ryback TV. I don't know if he was twitching. I'm not sure exactly what he was doing, but podcast, whatever the case.
My bad, y'all.
Lakes Wrestling. That's the name of it. And he had a comment on the future, his future in the wrestling business. And I want the nation to hear from it. This is Ryback on Ryback TV telling fans that he's coming back? ? This is Ryback.
Well, Royal Rumble.
My story as well, that it doesn't make me a failure. But if it doesn't, Mark Size, I'm okay with that also, because I am coming back and I'm going to go to the competition. We're going to kick their ass in the rankings.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Okay.
Whoa. He said he's coming back and he's going to the competition. Which one?
Exactly. That was gonna be my question. Which competition? Because he could go to AEW, you know what I'm saying? Or he can go to Impact.
Do you think
a lot of cats are going to Impact right now. I think
he was going to Impact.
Yes, I think Impact will hire him. I don't know if AEW will hire him though.
I don't think they would.
Yeah.
I don't think they would.
He's a toxic ass dude, And they so far had a good track record with not hiring toxic ass dudes.
That is Ryback saying he is coming back, and he is coming back to the competition, and he's going to kick their ass in the ratings. Mark, when I hear him say that.
Well, what if it was WWE?
Right. He might just go to NXT. No, he's going to go to SmackDown and then be like, I was talking about Raw. Feed me more.
I mean, that means something more than it's ever met in the history of pro wrestling before, because All Elite Wrestling is here. It is on a big network, and they're obviously making waves and making ratings. So it sounds like Ryback was hinting at a potential AEW debut, the competition. We're going to kick their ass in the ratings. What do you think?
I hope that the good old folks at AEW sees the snake in the woodpile and says, no, thank you. Because you can say whatever you want, but you have to believe somebody when they say with their own words how they feel. Okay. There's another WWE legend that has, had to live with the fans and the talent not respecting them like they used to. And I think this is the same category that he's going to be in. Like, nobody's going to look at him and go, he was just joshing, like he said. And he talked about the sympathy plea in the second section of his rebuttal. My back is so jacked up.
I broke my back. I broke my back. My back is broken. Spinal.
I had to step away from the business, and I can't do what I used to do, and yada, yada, yada. There's no sympathy there. We all hurt. Right. We all sacrificed our bodies. But the one thing that we all didn't do is we didn't attack the business. We didn't say that the business is fake. In those words, we know that it's scripted.
Yep.
But it is a lot of
picking them.
Why they show this one?
Your craft to make it so good that people don't care.
You got to be a strong motherfucker.
Right. Look at that. Like, look at the anguish on all his.
We in RVS have seen Mark Henry in person.
Yeah.
You got to be a strong motherfucker to do this.
Not only seeing Mark Henry in person, but dapped up Mark. Like, Mark walked up to us. There were 4 of us, and he was the size
of all four
of us put together. And we were so lucky that he was so nice and walked over and dapped us. So we ain't gonna tell you where it.
No, we can't.
That's a Patreon.
G14 classified.
That's G14 classified. We're gonna tell y'all on Patreon.
You're not gonna know.
But all I want to say is it was raining a lot that day.
Hey, that's a little bit too much information.
About it being scripted. They want to see great performances. They want to be put in suspended belief. And when you say titles, you mean to tell me that Tony Khan is going to stand there and say, "Oh yeah, come on over"?
No.
Nope.
Come on. Hold our prop up.
No. Hey, Brody Lee. Brody Lee didn't earn that TNT championship. That was a prop that was given to him.
He didn't win anything. You mean to tell me that? That's called fishing. It's like you ever been to just a random spot? We're talking about bagels and barbecue.
I was to say I've been to lots of spots.
Your favorite bagel place. You're at your favorite bagel place. Yeah. You come in.
I don't know why this randomly came up, but shout out to that place you took me with the biscuits when we was in Colombia, they had the food truck.
The food truck. Yeah. I forgot what it was called.
That shit was so fucking good.
That was good. I mean, I forgot what it was called, man. I forgot what it was
called. That shit was fire.
I hope they're still open.
And the person is kind of attracted to you, and they looking at you and talking to you. Hey, Ryan, good to see you again.
Literally never happened in my entire life.
Let's just play like you're like super hot, and they're just playing it up and see you and bending over like all like oh my God, I dropped this, and have to look back at you and stuff. Like that's what's going on right now.
What?
Nobody's falling for that shit. I know not see it. You think Tony Khan don't know fishing when he see it? You think that's going to boost the ratings? Let me tell you what that's going to do. That's going to make the real fan go, damn, is the money that important?
Oh, okay. Asking you right now. You don't think Ryback will push a rating in AEW?
Nah, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I don't think so, because he's been gone for too long.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Now, it might depend on what they do with them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If they find something interesting or find like an interesting way to debut him, then maybe.
Okay.
I'll say that.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't know by itself. It would have to be like almost like when Sting debuted, and like not popping the rating like Sting, because basically the way they built up Sting, it was out of nowhere. It was just like, oh, you know, I don't know what this could be, but the whole thing was called Winter is Coming. It's like when Brody Lee debuted too, where it was like Matt Hardy was coming in the exact same day as Brody Lee. And they were making, the Exalted. Well, there was a very, very big thing where they were like, yo, we're going to reveal what this big thing is.
Right.
It would have to be something like that.
Okay.
And I would say that the rating is less Ryback and more the, oh shit, they revealed the thing.
I got you.
Yeah, I'm kind of like, I don't know. What do you think?
Rock has a big problem with Paul White.
My bad.
That kind of fit though. That kind of fit. Just Skip Sheffield or whatever his actual name is. Ryan Reeves. That's what it is. Ryan Reeves. So we actually got another Tweets is Watching. We got a little more before we go on. And actually, the more and more I'm thinking about it, one of these people might get the award too. So we might have just gave out 3 awards on the show. Right? We didn't think we had awards. But Chris Jericho and Jim Cornette have been going back and forth.
About what, man? Come on, man.
Jim Cornette be hating, right?
All the time.
Jim Cornette be hating. He be, basically mainly hating on AEW because he's just like, I don't like the Young Bucks, whatever. So he said that he would basically, like, whenever he didn't talk about AEW, his numbers would go down.
Right.
So he was just like, well, I'm just going to keep hating on AEW then, right? So he called out Chris Jericho specifically. Now, last week, a couple weeks ago, Chris Jericho is kind of out here bad, man. Like, we talked about that with the NBA, man. He's getting fat and all that, but he was in a match with all of the Inner Circle, went to go hit the lion saw and like totally botched it.
He botched the shit.
Totally botched it.
I saw that shit. I saw that.
Yeah, just totally. It was like that was the first moment in my mind. I was just like, hey man, he might need to hang it up.
Right.
But, so basically Jim Cornette has been talking about Chris Jericho. So Jericho tweets, and I quote,
shit. This is gonna be good.
I have been told that at Jim Cornette and his sidekick at Great Brian Last continue to brutally bury me for everything I do and say. My response to this is, have at it. You're entitled to your opinion, and I'm honored to provide content that helps you pay your bills. Best of luck to you.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
To which Jim Cornette replied,
oh, shit.
He said, thanks. He said, thanks, Chris. If you put the vodka down, got on a low carb diet, and had enough pride to quit quit doing cheerleading routines with outlaw wrestlers, and stop giving your money to a lunatic psychopath leading an insurrection against the U.S., I don't know what I'd talk about.
God damn.
Which brings me to my next nomination for the award. Hey, man, ever since it came out that he donated to Trump, Chris Jericho has been falling off.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give him the award. And this is coming from a Chris Jericho fan.
Yeah, you are the biggest Chris Jericho fan I know.
This is coming from a Chris Jericho fan. Man, you get the award for your indiscretions, for donating to Trump, for doing Fozzy shows in the middle of a pandemic.
Yeah.
And for low-key getting the Rona and not telling nobody about it.
Yeah.
He just had a podcast where, so this is also part of it. For having podcasts, he had Donald Trump Jr. on his podcast. He has a bunch of conspiracy theorists on his podcast.
Right.
And he had a podcast with a doctor about Rona. And he was basically like, yo, it wasn't that bad. I had it. I was asymptomatic. But motherfucker, what about the people who ain't asymptomatic? What about the people that have symptoms? Everybody don't have no symptoms.
Here's what I'll say about fucking Rona, man. And I've talked to some people about it, and I don't give a damn. If y'all listen, you get pissed off. I don't care. Motherfuckers have different perspectives on it.
Mm-hmm.
Your ass is going on trips, going to Mexico and Aruba and wherever the fuck you going, and you just like, I'm not gonna get it. I'm cool. Fine, you can do that. But I'm not concerned about you. I'm concerned because I don't want to pass that along to someone else that I care about.
Exactly.
And that person may be older than me and have symptoms. And then if my dumb ass makes them contract this virus and they're gone, I'm pissed.
Right.
Motherfuckers have different perspectives on this shit. I don't want to get political with it because that's the problem with the whole shit in the first place, is that this shit is a health problem and it's got more political than what it needs to be. Mm. That's fucked up. And that's just deeper within our country about our healthcare system. I'm not going to get into that. If you know, you know.
Yep.
But the problem, different motherfuckers have different fucking perspectives on this shit. It doesn't, you don't get the full impact of it, unfortunately, either until you get it or somebody you know that's close to you got it.
Yep.
Then it gets serious.
Yep.
And that's the problem.
Yep.
That is the problem. Y'all motherfuckers need to wake up, bro. Because from what I heard, this shit's gonna get worse.
Yep.
And you motherfuckers going out, you serving up on fucking dance floors and shit. You listened to the last episode, you know what I'm talking about. Fucking you're going to these trips, these extravagant ass trips that you can't wait until fucking summertime. Keep fucking around with this shit. Keep fucking around with this shit. And when something happens, you ain't got nobody to blame but yourself. That's all I'm saying.
Absolutely. So on that note, we're gonna get into the I'm Black Y'all segment.
Let's go.
We're gonna do something just a smidge different on this I'm Black Y'all segment. We're gonna do two of them. Number one. Yep. Now, usually on the I'm Black Y'all segment, we highlight somebody that is doing their thing in the world of pro wrestling or has done their thing in the world of pro wrestling. But I want to take some time out to recognize somebody who tangentially did something for pro wrestling back in the day. This person, he just passed away last week, but rest in peace to Hank Aaron.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
sir. Big Hank, home run champion.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So what people don't know about Hank Aaron, well, what you do know is that he's, Braves legend, just has the keys to Atlanta flat out, but also
and Milwaukee. Yes,
and Milwaukee,
bro. Yeah. Shout out to Milwaukee.
Yes. So what people don't know is that he was an executive at Turner for a long time, right?
Right.
So about 27 years ago.
We're tying this into wrestling, y'all.
Yes. About 27 years ago, in a couple weeks, actually, it would be the 27th anniversary of this. The top story in pro wrestling was in many ways also the biggest pro wrestling story in the history of Business Insider Press.
Okay.
Cowboy Bill Watts So a lot of people talk, you hear a lot of veteran pro wrestlers talk about Cowboy Bill Watts, man, he was the man. Okay, put a pin in that real quick.
Oh, here we go.
Cowboy Bill Watts, a veteran pro wrestler turned matchmaker and promoter, had been running Turner Broadcasting's World Championship Wrestling since late spring 1992. Okay. Watts had previously been hailed as the near untouchable wrestling genius, but the response to his WCW run was mixed at best amongst fans, media, and wrestlers alike. The wrestlers hated the new rules he instituted, like being unable to leave an arena before the show and elimination of performance bonuses. The fans and reporters hated the decrease in production values, which was a product of a cost-cutting Watts had been told to do. Right. As well as new in-ring rules banning moves off the top rope. The overall feel of the shows was bland, stripped down, and bleak, right? So that's just Bill Watts, booking the territory, trying to bring things back old school.
Where's the racist shit?
Oh, here it is. Here it is.
I already knew where this is going, y'all.
So in 1991, Watts did a long interview with Wade Keller for his Pro Wrestling Torch newsletter, Summer Annual. Watts' thoughts on the wrestling business have been long cited by both Keller and the Wrestler Observer newsletter. Right. Dave Meltzer, as Dave Meltzer as getting him the WCW job, right? So Cowboy Bill Watts, his thoughts and stuff. Right. However, at the end of the interview, the theme shifted to Watts' social and political views, a rant that began with, if you want a business and you put money in, why shouldn't you be able to discriminate? It's your business.
What the fuck?
And it did not improve from there. No. Watts made numerous offensive comments about homosexuals in the Black community.
Wow.
He said, and I quote, "I can't tell a derogatory term for gay man to get the fuck out. Wow. I should have the right not to associate with a derogatory term for a gay man if I don't want to. I mean, why would, it goes on and on, and that word gets used more and more and more. Wow. So here's the Black people one. Yep. Who's killed more Blacks than anyone? The fucking Blacks. They want to blame that bullshit Roots that came on the air. Ooh. Roots was so bullshit. Oh wow. All you have to do if you want slaves is to hand beads to the chiefs, and they gave you slaves. Wow. What is the best thing that ever happened to the Black race? They were brought to this country. No matter how they got here, you know why? Because they intermarried and got educated. They're the ones running the Black race." Oh, wow. Lester Maddox was right. If I don't want to sell fried chicken to Blacks, I shouldn't have to. It's my restaurant. Hell, at least I respect him for his stance. Now, next thing. So Mark Madden is an example of why all heroes don't wear capes. Right. Because Mark Madden of WCW fame, a Torch columnist, I think of Impact fame as well. Torch columnist who worked at the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette by day was taken aback when he saw Watts hobnobbing with none other than Hank Aaron. Okay. Then a TBS executive at one of WCW's live TV specials. So he called Hank Aaron, who had just spoken out against Cincinnati Reds owner Mara Schott's racism 2 weeks earlier. Mark Madden said, and I quote, "Our conversation yielded that, indeed, he didn't even know who Bill Watts was, let alone what he was like, let alone that he worked for him." Right. So Mark Madden snitched.
Of course he did.
Mark Madden snitched. 2 weeks later, Hank Aaron fired Bill Watts' ass. And not only getting rid of racism, also probably low-key ushering in the best time in WCW.
Holy shit. So you mean Hank Aaron fired Bill Watts?
Hank Aaron fired Bill Watts. Fired him.
Y'all, I had no idea that the impact of us doing the I'm Black Y'all segment.
Yes.
That Hank Aaron was gonna be this beneficial to this segment right now. Holy, yes. I didn't know that. I did not know that.
Like I said, not only did he fire Bill Watts at the top, but this is 1992. he fired Bill Watts in a move that would eventually get Eric Bischoff put in charge, would eventually bring WCW to beating WWE for 83 weeks.
Wow, that is crazy.
You see what happens when you eliminate racism? Good things happen to you. So rest in peace, shout out. I mean, amongst all the other things that Hank Aaron was dope at, trailblazing at. Rest in peace to Hank Aaron, and thank you.
Rest in peace.
Thank you for taking the trash out of WCW.
Thank you. What you done for our culture. Seriously.
Yes, for sure. That was for the culture.
Yeah,
for real.
That was for the culture. Well, I wonder how many wrestling fans actually know that.
Yeah,
I wonder how many black wrestling fans actually know that.
I don't think very many.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I
don't
think very many.
Shit.
Yeah, man.
That's crazy.
Yep. So the last thing before we get out of here, the last I'm Black Y'all segment. So Shane Taylor of Ring of Honor, current wrestler at Ring of Honor, Keith Lee's old tag team partner.
Okay.
He tweeted out about a week ago. He was thinking of his Mount Blackmore or Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, I like that.
So he said there are many deserving and so many who have helped to pave the way, but his Mount Blackmore is Ron Simmons.
Of course. Yep.
The Rock.
Yep.
Jacqueline.
Yep.
And Kofi Kingston.
Okay.
So he got a list of honorable mentions. So he said he put Jazz on that list. He put R-Truth on that list. Booker T's on that list. Bad News Brown. Ernie Ladd. Bobo Brazil. Sweet Daddy Siki. Junkyard Dog. Shelton Benjamin. And Stevie Ray. They were all honorable mentions.
Okay.
So my question to you, who would be on your Mount Blackmore?
Okay. So Ron Simmons, I agree with that.
Yep.
Rock, I agree with that. This is going to be controversial.
Ooh.
But it's just I spend a lot of time on the road and I'm listening to a lot of stuff on YouTube, and there's a lot of shit about this man on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
But if you listen to what it's one in particular, there's one video that was about an hour long.
Mm-hmm.
And if you kind of listen to what he's saying and what he was trying to do and kind of decipher from the bullshit,
mm-hmm.
he actually is a great contributor to pro wrestling. I'm talking about New Jack.
Yes.
I'm talking about dude. He's up there with me for me because of the fact of what he did. If there wasn't a New Jack, there would not have been a Nation of Domination.
Exactly.
He did it first.
Yep, he did it first.
If it wasn't for New Jack, there wouldn't have been no Undertaker throwing Mankind off of Hell in a Cell. New Jack did that shit first.
Yep.
Do your research.
Yep.
Yeah, he's crazy. He's not the average cat. He's done some shit I don't agree with.
No.
At all. I'm not condoning the shit that he's done.
Mm-mm.
All I'm saying is, if you really take a step back and look what he's contributed for professional wrestling and kind of, if you can decipher from all the books, he still ain't, here's the thing. You can say what you want to say about New Jack. The motherfucking nigga did not fucking kill his wife and son. He never did.
Right? Exactly. Flat out.
Hello?
Yep.
Boy, the other person who get the award is Super Ultra Mega Pro Pizzas. I don't know how to get to my damn house. I gotta go outside the cold and get some damn pizza. Super Ultra Mega Pro Pizza.
Super Ultra Mega Pro Pizza.
No, fuck that. Papa John's, y'all need to know where the hell I stay.
Damn, Shaq.
Damn, Shaq. I don't call you Rose, whoop your ass.
Well, on that note, this has been a week of the UCast. Yes, I am RVS. You can find me on social media at Franchise06, FRANCHICE06. And we need to start the episode out and end the episode mad. But the man that's getting pissed off, people keep pissing him off. Who is this over here?
You can find me on all social media platforms at number 18, the underscore Armor, slap the shit out you.
And he meant that slap that time. He meant that shit.
Cold shit.
It was way too cold out there. You got a t-shirt on, bro.
But I think they said they was at the cul-de-sac. They wasn't in the motherfucking cul-de-sac. They was down the street.
Nah.
Shit.
That is no bueno.
Well, I'm out here fucking fighting Sub-Zero waiting for my damn pizza. And I lost. I had to get out of there before the screen turned dark. Shit.
But hey, y'all can find us on social media. We are on Twitter and Instagram at WCFYcast. You can also find us on Facebook, and we coming for you, Wrestling Cast fans. And you email us or comment on YouTube, man. Shout out to everybody that comment on YouTube. Keep those comments
coming, y'all. We read them.
Coming.
We get them. Man, we appreciate it, man. We appreciate. We starting to get a little traction going. Me and RVS have been doing this podcast. What the fuck, we've been doing this shit since what, 2014?
2013, 2014, something like that. Yeah, I mean,
we've been trying. I know we ain't been the consistent. The Rona has made this shit be as consistent as we can. I'm busy as fuck. Until my circumstances change, we're gonna be doing this you'll hear us next week. Every other week. When my circumstances change, and maybe we can get back to doing the weekly thing. But we read the comments, man. We love that y'all listening. Thanks for the support.
Yes, appreciate it.
Call it that. We're just trying to get the best content. If it's some stuff you want us to do,
hit us up
on the email. We come for ucast@gmail.com. We want it, man. We want all the smoke, good or bad. We'll respond to you.
All of it, but just know we gonna give it back to you the way you gave it to us.
The way you gave it to us. If you want to respectfully disagree about some shit, we'll respectfully comment to you. If you want to be a dumbass, like a motherfucker who want to take PTO and fucking go to fucking I can't even say it. You know what we gonna come at you like a motherfucker who took PTO. They're gonna storm the Capitol.
Yes, sir. So make sure y'all like, listen, subscribe. SOLC Network. Keep it tuned in. But for now, we'll hit y'all up next time.
Peace.
You want it? You got it. You want me to get crazy? I'll get crazy. Sitting there apologizing. For what? You gotta fight 3 guys? 3 guys trying to kill me? I'm a gang member, baby. Remember that.